Hey everyone, it's another comic book pull video, and I got my R2-D2 Christmas sweater on since Rogue One comes out tonight, and my whole Twitter feed is just people going to see Star Wars, and I work at 5 a.m. so I totally can't, but I might get to go see it this weekend, I don't know. So if you're all watching it, awesome, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm definitely a big Star Wars fan, so it'll be fun to watch that. Getting to business though, we have the comic books for the week, which is a huge, gigantic stack. I will go through what I think you need to be reading, and then the rest will be in the descriptions. So the first one that I haven't seen in months is Alpha King. And this is Brian Azzarello. Alright, and I honestly don't know, it's been so long since we got the third issue. This is number 3. I don't remember this, but it looks awesome. It looks like a crazy cat biker killer thing. I have no idea, but it looks really cool, and I'm gonna have to go back and pull out my old issues and read this. I'll just show you some cool art there. And this is it's an Image comic, but it's from 3 Floyds, so that's fun to look out for. I'll have to tell y'all how that was. Okay, next we have Chimichanga, which if you like Eric Powell because you read Goon, you should definitely read Chimichanga. It is hysterical. There is this little girl, works in a circus, and she has a beard. And this is Chimichanga. Let me see. Oh, there's Chimichanga, her pet. And he's like a monster guy, and he's really cute, and he listens to her, and she kind of makes him not eat people. And then the guy with all the hair, he was kind of being a jerk to her, thinking he was better than her, and she fixed that really quick. So it's a really fun story. The artwork is amazing. And I think it's only a 4-part series, so if you're not looking to pick up the singles, then I'm sure you can wait for the trade. That's from Dark Horse. On the same kind of Eric Powell thing, you have Hillbilly, the fiddle that screamed for blood. This is an Albatross one. Eric Powell's just coming out with all kinds of stuff. So you have Hillbilly. All right. Ooh, custom combat. Ooh, I might have to get one of those. I just saw the back. That looks like fun. And Hillbilly is about a guy that hunts down supernatural stuff. And he started off, he was hunting witches and curse type objects, and it looks like he's chasing down the fiddle. So let's see. This is all really, really nice art. I just love these books. Eric Powell gets into cahoots with a lot of really cool people. We'll just go there. This is the first page. So it's really fun. Also an interesting one. Not as comically funny as Chimichanga. It is a little more serious. Kind of has those underlying darker tones. But Hillbilly is also really fun. Next, which I'm really excited about, is Descender number 17. And if you're not reading this yet, and you like robots or space stuff at all, you should be reading it. This is Jeff Lemire. And there's not only a great little love story going on, but it's like a boy and his dog too, and then the normal guy-girl love story. And it's really fascinating. Lots of history between the characters being unearthed, especially since we're getting into number 17. And that is really fun to find out these things. So this is these are actually all your main characters right here for the book. And you wouldn't be able to tell, but one of those is a robot. Okay, so it's kind of fun. I love Descender, and I would definitely pick it up if I were you. So I can't wait to read that. Next we have Mayday. This is 205, and I feel like this has been a while too. And I believe this is the communism one. I think. Yes. Yep, KGB, 1974. Oh, yep, talking about commies. Okay, yeah, so this is all Red Scare type, or I guess this would be post-Red Scare. This is communism stuff. And it looks fun. Alright, there's some action going on here. I don't know where it's based. Maybe LA? I think. I can't remember, it's been a little while, but it's definitely communism based. So I would check that out. That's 2 of 5. And then we have Reborn number 3, which I love. This comic book is amazing. If you're not getting it, I don't care what you like or don't like, you should be probably picking up Reborn. It's getting a ton of like people are talking about it on Twitter like crazy. Like, came out of nowhere. Like, people really weren't talking about it, and then I think people started reading it and realizing how amazing it was. And the story's wonderful. The art, I mean, it's Mark Millar and Greg Capullo. So, of course, it's going to be amazing. The world, you die, and then you go into a fantasy world at whatever. And what you found out last week was you come at an age. Everyone comes into that world at a different age. You could be a baby, you could be old, you could be middle-aged, and so that's really interesting because you could like meet up with family members, but they could be younger than you or something. Be your dad, and he'd be like younger than you. So it's weird. Plus, there's all these fantastical characters like this big, gigantic flying lion dragon. I don't know. That's cool. So it mixes what people know about the modern world, like they come from the modern world, but now they're living and fighting in a fantasy world. And so that is very cool. Never read anything like this before, and I'm sure you guys haven't either. No Mercy, Moonshine. There's so many good comic books. I don't even know. One thing I am really excited about is I got number 2 of Hot Damn. So I have 1, 3, and 4, and I haven't been able to read the series. So I don't know what it's about because I was missing the one, and my guy finally got a hold because I don't like getting the second printing, so he usually tries to get me the first printings. But it looks crazy. This guy's got devil horns and like bodies as chairs or something. I don't know. Not really sure what's going on. It looks a little crazy. I'm excited. It's IDW, and so when I'll have to let you guys know how that is as well, because now I actually have the full set and I can read it. So that's super exciting. And yeah, that's all I'm going to show you this week. Most of the other stuff I've talked about a bunch. But what was really cool though is, I'm sure if you've watched any of my past videos, we get a lot of crossed stuff. And if you watch like my first 1 or 2 videos, you can see all my crossed posters. And we ended up getting a hold of a huge chunk of back issues. So that's really exciting. We've been filling in some old ones we didn't have. We didn't have like 1 through 30. I think, because then we started getting the trade papers and the singles. So we've been filling in a ton of those, and that's super awesome. Super excited to add to our collection. I think I actually have to move this to a long box now. I don't think a short box or 2 short boxes isn't going to cut this crossed collection that we have anymore. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. I hope you all are coming into your Christmas vacations just like me. I'm a teacher, so tomorrow is actually my Friday for the next 2 weeks. So that's very exciting. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, please let me know, as per usual. And also, I really want to read Wonder Woman and really get to know her better, because I love her style, I love her whole thing, I love her backstory, but I could know more. And I have no idea where to start. So please, if you guys can, lead me in the right direction to where to start reading Wonder Woman, because I already read Deadpool, so that's like my only like Marvel DC in, and so I'd like to get into the other stuff. So please give me somewhere to start with Wonder Woman. I'm going to start there, and then I'm thinking X-Men, but I'm not going to go there yet, so just get me started on Wonder Woman. But yeah, so let me know, and I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your week, and peace out, dorks.